Welcome to Matrix Uploaded, guys. The last segment for today. You with Ashraf Patel, and we are rounding off the projected income statement. So, let's look at another question. It says there, quote figures from the question which indicates that she appears to be losing customers. Watch, guys, we're saying quote figures from the question. Okay? So now, if you look at your January actual sales, it was 396,000. If you look at your budgeted one, it was 540,000. Clearly you can see a difference between those two figures. Right, let's go to February. What happens in February? Again, the actual is 360,000 and the budgeted is 594. Now, if you compare February's actual sales, which was 360,000, and January's actual, which was 396, again you can see that your sales are decreasing. So you are quoting figures from the question, and that is important. And what does it tell you? It tells you definitely that based on these figures here, our sales are definitely decreasing. Identify 3 points with appropriate figures. Again, you will notice the question tells you use figures from the question to do what? Which indicates to you that mistakes have been made in dealing with our customers. Number one, your advertising is only 1,000 per month, whereas you have budgeted 5,000. Surely guys, if you are not using your advertising budget to its potential, you're definitely going to lose customers. And this is an indication that something is awry. Everything is not hunky-dory. We need to look specifically at our advertising department and check on things that are going on there. Look at your discount allowed. Your discount allowed is 0. That means it's nil. Despite there being a budget of 2,000 Rand in our forecast income statement. In other words, we are not granting our discounts to our customers. Or our debtors are paying us too slowly to gain the benefit. Again, let's look at our debtors. They need some kind of inspection. If they are paying us timeously, we're not providing incentives. We're not giving the discount that we have budgeted for. And if we are not doing that, obviously debtors are going to become complacent and they're not going to pay on time. And if they are paying too slowly, then some action needs to be taken. So you can see that your forecast income statement expects you to take some kind of action. It's just not something that is prepared to make your life difficult. No, it's there for a particular purpose, to be used in a business, to be used effectively. And this, you can clearly see how it can be used. If you look at the 80% markup, at all times, there definitely is a problem in relation. Why? Because you can't continue marking up at 80% and make sure that that percentage is cast in stone. Definitely not. You have to take into consideration competitors. You have to take into consideration prices of other businesses who are selling the same product that you are supplying. And you need to be flexible. You need to start offering trade discounts, because definitely you and I know that Joe Citizen always looks for sale prices. We look for competitive prices. And if a business says, sorry, that's the price, no negotiations. We'll just say, sorry, we can't afford it, and we're out of there. So what are we saying? Business needs to be flexible. You can't be rigid in terms of your markup. You need to check around and see, okay, this is what this business is doing. Guys, let's have a special clearance sale, a special discount sale, offer trade discounts. In this way, we can attract more customers. If you look at security, you've spent 50% of your budget of 7,000 Rand. Obviously, you can see that this is leading towards what? Notice that you have an item here, trading stock deficit. Clearly, you have not budgeted for it. Okay? And if you look at your security expenses, you budgeted 7, you spent 3.5. You budgeted 7, you spent 3.5. Clearly, there's a link between that and our trading stock deficit. What is happening? You're not using the budget to ensure that you have security systems in place. As a result, there's pilferage of stock, we're losing stock, so definitely this shows you that you have to use that portion of the budget to beef up security so that we do not lose out on our trading stock deficits. Well guys, that's how you go about interpreting, analyzing a forecast income statement. We've come to the end of today's segment, and what does Ashraf always say? Remember, you want that A in accounting, don't you? So what you're going to do? You're going to shoot for the moon, because if you don't get there, definitely you're going to be an accounting shining star in the horizon of South Africa. Until the next time, keep your feet on the ground and be good. Bye-bye.